Tax season is officially here, and if you gambled on sports in the last year, get ready to pay up. North Carolina officially launched legal sports betting last year, and by December, residents had wagered more than $5 billion. Our Queen City News chief business correspondent Taylor Young joins us now. And Taylor, bettors, they could be caught off guard now with how much they owe here.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. So for months, tax experts have been trying to warn sports bettors, specifically right here in North Carolina, about how they could end up owing more than they think. And it all comes down to a tax law that not many other states have.
Online sports gambling officially became legal across North Carolina this past March.
You can bet on pretty much anything nowadays,
sparking a wave of people who may have not gambled prior to start constantly placing bets directly from their phones. It's quick, it's easy, and has led to $590 million in winnings last month alone that come with a catch.
They do spend a lot of money on betting and lose a lot of money on betting.
Losing isn't the only drawback of online betting in North Carolina. It's also what you might end up owing when you do win.
This is creating this very unknown tax circumstance, a tax circumstance that hits you so far down the road that it's not really on your radar.
Nathan Goldman is an accounting professor at NC State who's been trying to warn bettors of what could be around the corner come tax season. He says unlike on the federal level or in other states, North Carolina does not give bettors the option to itemize and deduct their losses. This means those who sports bet will face a 5.25% tax on their winnings, even if they break even.
So if we're going to just use a simple example, over the course of the year, you win $10,000 and you lose $10,000. So in our normal world, we'd say, okay, you broke even, great. And you could deduct your losses, you don't have to pay any taxes. But in North Carolina, you would actually owe $450 just because you won that $10,000 before you then lost the $10,000.
While some bettors say they've put aside some of their winnings specifically for taxes, it's in their best interest to take a break even when they hit big.
I was winning a little bit, so when I win, I take a break just so I can keep the momentum going a little bit.
Now, at one point, North Carolina did have this miscellaneous itemized deduction, but the state legislature got rid of it in 2015, years before sports betting was ever actually legal. Now that it is legal and as popular as it is, there is a push for it to be back in place, but as of right now, the House of Representatives have not taken it up. So, Brian, I do think that there are a lot of sports bettors out there that will be surprised with how much they owe this tax season, unfortunately.
And they're going to get that real soon and find out how much they're going to have to pay and all those winnings. And hopefully they made a lot of money so they won't have to think about how much they're going to have to pay.
And it'll be interesting to see if this has any kind of impact on if bettors continue betting after they kind of figure out how much they owe.
Yeah, maybe some sort of deterrent in there in some ways. All right, and this, well, it'll be interesting to see, especially with the Super Bowl coming up on February 9th. All right, Taylor, thanks.